Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to multiply multi-digit numbers using two different methods. The first method I'm going to show you is using base 10 blocks to find the area. For these examples, we will be using units. Units are equal to 1. Longs equal 10. And flats equal 100. To start, we are going to do the number 23 times 25. Alright, so we're going to make the number 23 on the top. So we're going to start with two flats because the top of the flats have 10, and then the other flat has 20 because it's 10. And then we're going to add 3 longs because the top of the longs have 1, 2, 3 units, which make 23. Then we're going to add another flat on the side to make 25. So we have 10, 20, then we need 5 longs. To make 25, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we're going to fill it in to get the rest of the area. So we're going to fill in this spot with the flat because it fits. And then we're going to fill in the rest of that row using longs because they also fit very nicely. And then the bottom row, we're going to start filling in with flat or longs. And then you'll realize that we cannot fill this area with more longs because it no longer lines up with the rest of our area. So we're going to have to fill it up with units. To do that, we're just going to fill this little side corner so that they all line up and make one even rectangle. Oops, Alright. You want it to look nice and even so that's easier to count. Alright, from there we're going to count what different base 10 blocks we have so that we can add the area together. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 flats. And that means it's 4 times 100 because flats equal 100. Then we're going to count all of our longs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 longs. And that is 16 times 10. Because longs equal 10. And then we're going to count our units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 units, which means 15 times 1. So we're going to multiply all of those out. So 4 times 100 equals 400. 16 times 10 equals 160. And 15 times 1 equals 15. And then we're going to add that together. So we have 400 plus 160, which is 560, plus 15, which equals 575. So 23 times 25 equals 575. Next, I'm going to show you how to multiply using the partial products method. We're going to do the same number, 23 times 25. In the partial products method, you are multiplying the different digits together, and each product you will add at the end to get your final answer. So we're going to do 23 times 25. So first we're going to multiply 3 times 5. 3 times 5 equals 15. So you're just going to write 15 down below. Next, we're going to multiply 5 times 20. Notice that it's 20 because it's in the tens place and not the ones. So 5 times 20. 5 times 20 equals 100. Next, we're going to go and multiply 20 times 3 because the 2 is in the tens place and not the ones. So 20 times 3, which equals 60. And then we're going to multiply 20 times 20. And 20 times 20 equals 400. And then you're going to add all of those together. So you have 5, 7, 5, and you get the same answer as you did with the area model, 575. So that you guys can get a better hang of it, I'm going to show you another equation. First, we're going to start with the area model as well. We're going to do 17 times 24. All right. So to start out with, we're going to start with the flat again, which equals 100. And we're going to need 7 longs because the top of each long is 1 unit, and that's what we need to make 17. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's our 17. And next we're going to need to make 24 down the side. So we already have 10. We need to add 10 more to make 20. And then we need 4 longs to make 24. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to fill it in. So you start filling in with longs because a flat wouldn't fit here because it doesn't line up. So you're going to fill it in with the next biggest, which would be longs. And you're going to fill it in until it gets to the end of the top row. One more. All right. And then you'll notice that again, we cannot fit any more longs on the bottom because they do not line up well. So the next smallest would be units. So you fill up the corner with all of these units. Try to get it as neat as possible so your math is easy to do. And you'll notice that when you get further into your math that this little corner is an area within itself because the numbers on the side and the numbers across multiplied together will give you all the different units that you have. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and count all of our base 10 blocks. So we have 1, 2 flats, which means it's 2 times 100, and that equals 200. Next, we're going to count all of our longs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 18 longs, which means 18 times 10 because longs equal 10, and that is 180. Then we're going to count all of our units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 units, which means 28 times 1, and that equals 28. And then we're just going to add all of those products together. We have 200 plus 180, and that gives you 380. And then you're going to add 28. So 8, that equals 10, so carry the 1, and that gives you 408. To finish this up, I'm going to show you how to do this equation using the partial products method. Just like I mentioned before, the partial products method is just a easier way to do multiplying using multi-digit numbers, where you multiply each digit together and then you add all of their products. So we're going to do 17 times 24. So 7 times 4 equals 28. So you go ahead and write that down below. Then we're going to do 4 times 10 because the 1 is in the tens place. So 4 times 10, which equals 40. Then we're going to go down here to the 2, which is 20 because it's in the tens place. So 20 times 7, and that equals 140. And then we're going to do 20 times 10, and that equals 200. So then you're going to add all of those together. So you have 8, then 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So you go ahead and write down the 0 and carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. And you get 408, which is the same answer as we got above. So today I showed you 2 different equations and 2 different ways to do them using the area model, using base 10 blocks, and using the partial products algorithm, where you multiply all the digits together to get the final answer. Thanks.